Hey everyone, JSD Cool here, and welcome to another episode of Coolcraft Season 6. In the last episode, I built a frog-light farm on the roof of the Nether, which gave us a bunch of frog lights, and also expanded the parking lot outside of the mall shopping storage system thing here. In this episode, I am going to be, once again, building an ice farm. Now, you may be asking, why am I building an ice farm when I obviously forgot to put a place in my storage system for ice of any kind? And I say, because I feel like it. That is why. Now, I found a really nice spot where I can have the entire farm real low to the ground here and not have to deal with much mob spawning. So, yeah, I guess let's get into a time lapse of me building the thing then. Construction of the farm has been completed here, as you can see, and this is exactly the same design as I ended up building last season, using exactly the same principle of just going around in the farm and manually breaking ice and then getting the pickaxe exchanged back here. Now, all that circuitry for replacing the pickaxe should be all fine and dandy, but what I want to deal with is the output of this farm. Specifically, that the well, 3 double chests of normal ice ain't gonna cut it, so we're gonna start compacting it. Alright, here is the new, better storage system here, which uses the auto-crafting system that we have on the server and have had since Season 2. Basically, what is happening is after the ice comes out of the farm, it gets collected by these hoppers here, which will then feed it down into this first crafter here, which will craft it down into packed ice. After that, it will be fed into a second crafting unit here, which will then pack it down into blue ice, which is where it's going to be stored. I don't think we're ever going to fill all this up, but having a sizable chunk of blue ice just at my fingertips will be incredibly useful. And that's all nice and everything, but we first need to actually be able to collect ice in order to get to that point. And in order to collect ice, we have to stock this farm with its consumables that it requires, which include snowballs for this chest and a bunch of silk touch pickaxes for that chest. I've done the easy part, which is of course gathering snowballs that will remove the spent pickaxes from that item frame there, but now I have to do the actually hard part, which is of course acquiring the actual pickaxes, which takes a long time and a lot of resources to do. Mostly just emeralds though, but still a long time of villagers resetting. Acquiring all the resources that I need from villagers actually wasn't all that bad or take that long, which really makes me think, why the hell did it take so long for me to do it last season? Besides, I guess, potentially the actual acquisition of emeralds was probably a big thing last season because I didn't have a raid farm. Well, no, I did have a raid farm, but that was after I built the ice farm. Anyhow, now I have to go spend a while at the gold farm to actually get all these enchanted books combined and onto the pickaxes, and also definitely say goodbye to my 1,101 levels. But all that is necessary for progress! A surprisingly reasonable amount of time later, I have 2 shulker boxes full of diamond pickaxes, all with the same enchantments: Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5, Silk Touch, and Mending. And also all the shulker boxes I was using to transport resources. I also accidentally threw my axe into the farm, so that's gone. Anyway, let's load this farm up, and then I'll actually AFK here for a while and see what kind of results I get. Alright, so I AFK'd at the farm, or at least attempted to AFK overnight, but somehow a bit of packed ice broke, and then I fell down and drowned. So that was fun. So anyhow, I've spent the entire day then AFKing at the farm, and we can take a look at the results here. That's a respectable amount of blue ice, I guess, considering how freaking expensive that stuff is. Just look in here, make sure everything's fine. It is. I went through this many pickaxes, apparently, and you can see the various damage levels on them. Sometimes they do get quite damaged. Hopefully no pickaxes broke. Actually, let's go look up. Okay, so we are apparently missing 2 pickaxes. I think I might need to put more hoppers in around the item frame, if I remember correctly. Always annoying. Always so annoying. Anyhow, moving on. I often find myself here at the gold farm trying to run the piglin bartering setup while using the farm at the same time, and occasionally it turns out that the income rates for gold have mismatched the usage rate for the farm, which means that if I want to go turn it on or off, I have to go all the way down this ladder in there to turn it off and then get all the way back up here. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put a lever up here that I can then use to turn this on and off from a distance. Alright, pretty simple, just gold blocks with redstone on top of them, lever up there, and that connects into the activation circuit for the bartering farm. The next thing that I want to try to do is finally upgrade my tools and armor to netherite. After losing my axe earlier in this episode, I feel that it's probably a good idea to do so. So I have a fair amount of ancient debris here, so let's see, how much do I need? I have 28 ancient debris, and melt this stuff down. Now that we've got that, we can simply craft that down into the netherite ingots. Then to get the smithing templates that we need to actually do the upgrade, I believe we go in here. God damn, this shit is expensive. Alright, so I got 56 diamonds, and we're gonna have to put my name on a piece of paper, and then it says what? Name on a piece of paper. I'm guessing this chest is where we leave the stuff, and the payment. And I guess I'll then have to wait for him. Maybe I'll build some sort of alarm system in here to alert him next time he's online to the fact that, yeah, I'd like to get an upgrade. Okay, so I haven't heard back from JD Cool yet about getting my stuff upgraded, so that'll probably just happen in between episodes or in the next episode. But before I leave here today, I just wanted to talk about how this is episode 30 of Season 6 here. I produced more episodes than Season 3 or Season 5, both of which had less than 30 episodes. I have now produced exactly the same number of episodes as Season 4, which had exactly 30 episodes. And I'm now 1 episode behind Season 2, which had 31 episodes in total. Of course, Season 1 is going to be a little bit of a challenge to beat, which I don't think I would do this season, because I had, I think, a total of 52 episodes that were technically produced. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get 20 more episodes out of this, but you never know how long this is going to last and how long I'm going to do this for. But I can tell you that for this episode, it is the end, so I'm going to have to say thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Check out my game, which is linked in the description, and we see you all in the next episode of Coolcraft Season 6. Bye!